What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, bring you the latest sport and news updates. Yeah, so it's fight week now. Broner Garcia, it's fight week. It's time. So I was listening to another boxing channel. Shout out to the Voice boxing channel, and they had an interview with Glenn Tapia on there, and they was talking about Glenn Tapia mentioned, oh, Broner hasn't seen anything like Mikey Garcia, and Mikey Garcia haven't seen anything like Adrien Broner. But I beg to differ. Adrien Broner has seen Mikey Garcia's in his boxing career. Mikey Garcia, and don't get me wrong, it's not a knock against Mikey Garcia because I like Mikey Garcia. I like Mikey. But Mikey hasn't seen anything like Adrien Broner. He hasn't. He hasn't seen the athletic, slick, quick style of Adrien Broner. He hasn't. You know, the black boxing style, the athletic black boxing style, slick boxer. He hasn't. Mikey Garcia hasn't seen anything like that. Adrien Broner has seen Adrian Granado's style. The style he used was a lot like Mikey Garcia in the first 4 or 5 rounds of the Broner Granados fight. That's how Granados came out. He didn't come out like a slugger like he did in all his other fights. The first half of the Broner fight, or should I say the first 5 rounds, Adrien Granados was fighting, a boxer puncher style. Similar to Mikey Garcia. Adrien Granados fought at 54 before. And to all the people that keep saying, I want to correct all the people that keep saying Mikey Garcia hasn't fought at 140. Yes, he has. His first fight back from his layoff was at 140. It was at 140. Adrien Broner he's fought so many different styles. Adrien Broner fight against Antonio DeMarco. Antonio DeMarco, people, let's not forget, he was a beast. He was a beast. Antonio DeMarco was. And he was a boxer puncher. Antonio DeMarco was a boxer puncher. Mikey Garcia's fight against Elio Rojas was at 140. So he's fought at 140. He went back down to 135, but he's been in 140. But Broner's been as high as 147, and the fighters Broner fought are serious fighters. Yeah, Mikey Garcia, he knocked down Orlando Salido a few times, but I think Orlando Salido was the toughest fighter Mikey. That was the toughest fighter Mikey Garcia's fought. When he fought Juan Manuel Marquez Lopez, when he fought Juanma, he was done. Juanma was already done. He was a shot fighter. Juanma was a shot fighter already. And he couldn't even finish Orlando Salido. Mikey Garcia didn't finish Orlando Salido. He dropped him, I think, 4 or 5 times. And then he got his nose broke. They said from a headbutt. But could you picture Adrien Broner fighting Orlando Salido at 130, 135? He would destroy Orlando Salido. Mikey Garcia couldn't beat Marcos Maidana at 47. Mikey Garcia wouldn't be able to beat Sean Porter. And people keep saying that he hits hard. He hits harder than Maidana. That's lies. He's a sharper puncher, more accurate. But the punches that you don't see, the unorthodox style of Marcos Maidana, those are the styles that give Adrien Broner problems. Sean Porter style, unorthodox, wild, rugged, in your chest. DeMarcos Maidana, unorthodox, wild and rugged. Those are the two fights that he lost. And I think that 147, those are two fights that Mikey Garcia will lose. If Mikey Garcia fought those two fighters at 147, he will lose. He will lose both of those fights. Mikey Garcia, I would like to see him fight Jorge Linares. Those are guys at 135. When Broner says that Mikey Garcia hasn't fought anybody, that's the truth. It's not that he fought nobodies, but compared to Broner's resume, it doesn't compare. Their resume doesn't compare. And Broner has seen the style of Mikey Garcia. Like I said, Adrien Granados came out with a boxer puncher style in the first 4 to 5 rounds. That's how he came out. It's the overhand right, the wild overhand right that gets to Adrien Broner. Mikey Garcia was dropped in his fight against Rocky Martinez at 130. Adrien Broner dropped Sean Porter at 47. Keith Thurman didn't even drop Sean Porter. So you mean to tell me that that Mikey Garcia hits harder than Keith Thurman? I don't think so. Kell Brook didn't drop Sean Porter. So you mean to tell me Mikey Garcia hits harder than Sean Porter than Kell Brook? Because in the fight with Kell Brook with Sean Porter, Kell Brook couldn't drop him. Adrien Broner dropped him. And that was in the 12th round. So he had enough energy in the 12th round to still drop Sean Porter. In the 12th round against Marcos Maidana said that was the worst round of his life. He said that was hell. The 12th round against Broner was hell. That was the toughest round of his life, in his boxing career. Yet you had Mikey Garcia getting dropped by Rocky Martinez. It was a flash knockdown, quote unquote. But Broner is going to drop Mikey Garcia. A lot of people going to be surprised in this fight. A lot of people. That's all I got right now. My fight prediction is coming later on this week. So I want you guys to tell me who you got in this fight. That's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.
Around here, and I'm out 8 in the mall, dog. Clock 2 around here, with you blue around here. And you know I keep my tool around here. My act a fool around